Binge Pipe is ignoring our lawyers and presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. We paid a creative firm $2 million for this name.
Hi there, I'm Cookie Masterson. I'm famous for hosting this game and for getting beaten up by a baby chimpanzee in an IKEA parking lot. Uno, uno, uno! All right, let's move.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, House Tyrell Party. We all know why we watch Game of Thrones, for the gratuitous architecture. If Game of Thrones actress Natalie Dormer threw a party in her dormer, what kind of party would it be? A column affair, a stairway soiree, a balcony blowout, or a window shindig? And how do we do? Right. About now you should feel ashamed. Curious? Here it is. A dormer is a vertical window that projects from a sloping roof, so the party would be in the window. Just maybe don't invite Bran. Yeah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Introducing Baby Got Back Sleepers. Which mattress company features a butt in its logo? Casper, Serta, Tempur-Pedic, or Sealy Posturepedic? Let's see how that shook out. Tempur-Pedic's logo includes a person sleeping on their side with their posterior exposed. Don't tell anyone, but that person is me. Yeah, I modeled for it back in college when I was really desperate for cash.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Take a good look at a rabbit as white as snow, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a character from Lewis Carroll's Through the Looking Glass or a character from Game of Thrones. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Through the Looking Glass or Game of Thrones. Ready? Good. The Red King. The Mad King. The Hound. The Gnat. Bandersnatch. Littlefinger. Hot Pie. Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. Moving right along.
I don't need you anymore.
It's time for a patronizing saint. What's an example of me mansplaining a Michael Mann movie? Okay, Jurassic Park is about... Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, let me mansplain this. Of the films listed here, Michael Mann only directed The Last of the Mohicans. Coming up next, Solo Cup, a Star Wars beverage. If mysterious bounty hunter Boba Fett was secretly made up of boba tea, what would be part of his anatomy? Caramel balls, tapioca balls, ginger balls, or ice balls? So what'd you pick? Boba tea comes with little tasty tapioca balls. And once again, when a question lets you say the word balls a lot, you grab that opportunity by the tapioca. Round 1 is dead to me. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Oh, right. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2? Okay, buckle in.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Behold, tempt to squirm. I think I might have a temperature, but all I have is this axillary thermometer. Where should I put it? Up my butt, in my ear, in my nose, or under my armpit? Hope you like what you picked. Axillary thermometers go under your armpit. But when I'm not using it, I do keep it in my butt.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Try this on for size. Giving birth is hard enough. And oh yeah, French Cutlets Prime Tour.
It's time for a
Get those typing fingers ready because the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay, head in the game. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what classic TV catchphrase it rhymes with. Don't booby thy labor. And pay no attention to that punctuation. There's a lot of lessons. I give up. What was it? Okay, let's move along.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Let's try. When I mentioned the anaconda, it was not a euphemism. How long was the longest snake ever discovered? 3 Nicki Minaj's, 4.5 Nicki Minaj's, half a dozen Nicki Minaj's, or 6 Nicki Minaj's and 2 Sir Mix-a-Lots? I love this part. Nicki Minaj is 5'2" and Sir Mix-a-Lot is 5'11". 6 of the former and 2 of the latter would be just under 43 feet, the length of the largest snake fossil ever discovered. This Titan boa grew larger than the anaconda because it was less picky. It would gladly accept some whether you had buns or not. This one's called Let Us Help You. Yeah, alright, it's one of those.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you watched Big Hero 6 and The Sixth Sense, we thought you'd enjoy a starting basketball team, a starting volleyball team, a starting polo team, or a starting water polo team.
Okay, let's take a look.
A volleyball game begins with 2 teams of 6 on either side of the net.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
Next up, what a blast hole. What would it sound like if dynamite got put on blast? Everyone knows you're just a stick of black powder. Ha, you're just some weak old TNT. I heard you were actually ammonium nitrate. Or man, you're nothing but nitroglycerin and stabilizers. And how'd we do? Dynamite is nitroglycerin with inert stabilizers. Hard to come back from a sick burn like that. Welcome. Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. Living in synonym. I sure hope you know what words mean the same thing as other words. Good luck. That's the game! The prophecy said there would only be one, but I never expected it to be you. Still, you made some decent cash. I bet if other people were here, you still would have won. And I'd still have said this.
You don't know Jack!